Jesus fucking Christ! Hello everybody. My name is Matt, and welcome back to Bold Brew Gaming and to Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. I've been trying to start this video for 50 minutes. For 50 minutes, I've been trying to get some starting point. And the problem that I keep running into, okay, so not the Endless Canyon, my apologies, the Shrouded Woodlands, the shadow area of the river lowlands. Remember how last time I was like, oh, you need to get there before all the owl people get there, that way you can get behind the fire? Sounds good, doesn't work. I have hauled cheeks there, and there are always at least 3 owl people standing around the fire in a static position, and I cannot get around them. I don't know. I've reviewed the slideshow that like showed us how to do that section, or gave hints to it, obviously. And there's no blowing out of any candles. There's no secret. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a secret. It's just get behind the fire. So I don't know if what they want you to do is lure some of those owl people out. But the problem is that cabin with the bumping house music is it's a tight area, and you don't have your jetpack. So that doesn't seem like the move, because it's pretty one-dimensional, the path to get there. So the Shrouded Woodlands have thoroughly thrown me for a loop. Hidden slide reel container, glowing symbol, procession of lights through a forest to a candlelit building where they carry the container to a secret passage behind a roaring fireplace. So, I'm not sure what the rub is there, because I cannot get around those 3 owl people. So, and to make matters even worse for me, there's no more hints anywhere on the stranger board of the logbook. The only places is a secret fireplace and the one in the Endless Canyon with the secret mural, and the sealed vault, which of course we probably have to do the other 2 things before we can get to that. So I've tried secret mural and I screwed it up, but that's pretty much the only place that I can go right now, because, well, it's like I just said, can't get in the other place, and I have 2 options. So if one doesn't work, gotta go for the other one. So the kicker with the Endless Canyon is that it in many ways mimics how the candlelit tower area went, right? So I'm gonna have to sneak around a house that is pitch black around strangers who are gonna be trying to grab my little tuchus. Okay, not a very good time. However, it doesn't seem too complicated. The only issue is, like, I have to go through the house to light the bridge so I can get to the first floor. I'm willing to bet that the forest mural that we're supposed to go for is on the bottom floor, but I did find out the hard way that if you just try to jump down without going through like to the kitchen and spawning that bridge, that there is enough fall damage there to make sure that you don't make it. So that's what we're up to now. Head to the Endless Canyon and attempt to make it across through the house of horrors, and then see what's behind magical mystical wall number 3. Okay, so as you can see, I have confirmed that tree mural is on the bottom floor of the cabin. So that's good. There's also a closed door back there. Hopefully that doesn't crack open and let one of those owl people out down there, because that'd be very sad. So I went and like spawned in the bridge just because I wanted to do a dry run before it was all dark. I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that I guess I don't get any more music. But I'm willing to bet that obviously when I cross this invisible bridge that we saw, and why is things getting so weird, bro? I don't even know. When I cross this invisible bridge that should be right about here, yeah. And when I blow out the lights for the cabin, it's also going to turn off the bridge, unless the game allows you to like make big brain plays. But willing to bet that blew out the bridge, which means there's all my friends. Yay. Well, that's kind of cool. Anyhow. Alright, so I have the map of the area in my head. I'm going to see if I can fucking skadoodle my way through there. Let's see. Am I correct? Big brain play. No. Not allowed by the devs. Very sad. Well, this sucks. Is there anything special in here now that lights are blown out? Not a thing, Matt. Not a thing. You fool. Alright, well, yay. This is the side that all these motherfuckers came out on. That door right there, that was closed before. This is a bad idea. But I have not been in here before. Well, there one of them is. Alright, never mind. I don't want to go in there. I'll pass. Hard pass, actually. Never want to do that again. Okay. You know, god damn it! He didn't have a fucking light on! Jesus! What's he doing? Ooh. See, I messed around with this before I started the video. Oh my god, bruh. Woo! Just let him get a few more steps in. Not interested. But yeah, for some reason these guys don't even have their fucking like lamps on. Oh shit, this is the wrong spot. Oh shit. I thought I had it. I thought I had it in my head. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked up now. God, it sucks. I can't fucking see anything. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. It should be up the stairs. And, okay. We gotta go forward. Please. Jesus, live fucking. Woo! Okay. These motherfuckers do not let up, like under any circumstance. I'm just here trying to vibe, dog. And you're killing me. Alright, lit that place up. Great. Great. Now, it's somewhere. Ooh, titties. Where is he? I don't know. He's not ahead of me, though. Alright. This should lead me straight back. Wow, it didn't. Is it this one? Oh, thank God. Okay. So, but it's like I said, I'm not entirely convinced that one didn't get let out beneath me. Because the devs went from making a sweet game that's like really awesome into being like, hi players, I hate you. Here's a horror game. Well, there that is. Now, what about this? There was one in there. Stop. Stop. What are you doing? What is this? Shit, is it the same thing? It is. Oh my fucking God. Whew. Well, that was terrifying. Please, please, please. Whew. First try. Cool. First try again. Let's go. Well, we got another elevator. That's sweet. Let's go down, I guess, into hell. That was nerve-wracking. I'd like to not have to do nothing like that again. Oh. Okay. So these, I'm assuming that each one of these leads into a different section of the hidden or forbidden archive. Alrighty then. But with this one, I'd be willing to bet, like the gimmick right here, is to hide your light, right? And use those invisible bridges. I'd be willing to bet that's what it is. And hopefully I don't screw it up and fall off. Although, I guess if I died, I could go straight back instead of having to go through the whole house. And, you know, having to face off with those big motherfuckers again. Okay, well, we know to put that there because this game doesn't want us to see anything. That's shut, leaving us only one way to go. God, really? I mean, I can't get any light? Come on, Big Chief. Come on. All right, what do we have? Just two? Or am I missing one? Seems like we have just 2. This is one that... Okay, well, there went the dam, which is not super ideal. Huh! And we saw a version of this before, too. So let's start with this one. Do I remember which one this is? They're facing the thing. They're upset about it. They go over here. They're viewing their home. They're busted up. Cry. Ooh. Okay. So this should be the new part. Homeboys come together with a big stick. This is them making the virtual world. Okay. Going to sleep. Okay. Not sure what good that does me. Good for the lore, I guess. But... Alright, whatever. So it's a virtual world. So when they all went to sleep like that, did they resign themselves to death to live permanently in the virtual world? Like, did they die intentionally, or was that a mistake? I don't know. Which one are you? Alright, showing a homie wandering in the virtual world. Gotcha. Ooh. Writing I can't understand. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So he put his down and walked away. I've never done that in the spirit world. I always just kind of assumed you would die. And okay, good. We're on the third tier one, so we're not going to get snuffed out by the water. I never thought to do that. I never thought to put this thing down and walk away from it. Very cool. All right, well, we can try that next time. I'm assuming if I fall, I'm going to get the big L. I don't know how to tell. Oh, well, shit. Well, how about that? That wasn't the right way to go now, was it? No, sir, it was not. All right, cool. So here's another good question. Let's see if the path down there is still there, so I don't have to run back through the entire house again. I will try putting my artifact down and walking away from it a bit later, but considering I don't want to have to run through this horror house again, I would like to try and focus. Is this the way... Oh, no, that's just the way down to the dock. Okay, but I'm going to try to focus on getting over to that. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Yeah, your mom. Your mom loves it. Okay. I want to try finish my thought, getting that artifact or whatever it is on the wall, so I don't have to come back here, because I don't want to do that. Did it once. Once is enough. Come on, baby. The yellow elevator's reset for me. Why can't you? So, right way, not the way to go, which leaves us... Unless I'm supposed to go straight, but it doesn't seem like it'd be that direct. I guess I'll just give it a go. And then if I die, I'll fucking come back, because that's what I like. All right. So, what about door number 2? Inch, inch, inch. Ooh, that's it. That's it, baby. That's money. I fell off the fucking bridge because it's invisible and I can't fucking see it. Okay, fucking made it across one. I'm willing to bet that it wants me to go this way now, right? Right? Whoa. Okay, well, good to know. I didn't have to hold my light off that whole time. What a surprise. There's nothing over there. Okay. Well, is there anything else in this area that, like, I need? I don't really think so. Okay. So I got down there for no reason at all. But that's okay, because we know a little bit of extra info now, don't we? We can break the simulation if we set this thing down and walk outside of its sphere of influence. I don't know if it is a factor of darkness or not. I'm assuming... Why would you do that? Why? Jesus, stop. Drop that. Walk away. It's that easy. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Oh, it's so cool! Damn, we found it out just as... like, just as the, Oh, wait, we already knew that would disappear. Okay. Oh, that's... What are you doing outside your thing? What are you doing? Hey, can you come here real quick? Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. You can see me, can't you? Oh! God damn, I didn't... They just blew out my candle so far, man. I didn't realize they'd break my fucking spine if they caught me without my lantern. Jesus. Okay, but what in the sweet Swiss hell? Oh my God, what is happening in this universe? Everything's going crazy. So, did that give me an entry? It did. All right, good. We can read up a little bit more on that. Library full of intact slide reels. Yeah, we know about that. There's a container marked with one of vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. Big surprise. Found a slide reel that shows a strange inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Intact slide reels reveals a creation of simulated reality modeled after their home moon. Oh, it's their home moon. Okay. Found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the strange inhabitants dropping their artifact on the ground and walking out of its projection radius. That's interesting to know. And it seems like, obviously, it's going to play into the bigger story. Okay, so I was thinking, as I was approaching that fucking maniac who broke my damn neck, I was thinking that maybe... Wait a second, is there even anything for me over there anymore? I don't think there is, so I'm not going to bother going back. Last thing is the campfire, right? Can't make it past the campfire because those homies are guarding it. Now, what I didn't get to see, because I was so rudely broken in half, was what happens to the owls when they come out of the projection. So, I don't know if, like, they continue to be projected or not. If not, then... I don't know if I finished this thought. When I set down my, artifact and, like, saw that one guy, I wanted to see what would happen if he'd come out of the projection, but I also wanted to see what would happen if maybe they couldn't see me if I wasn't holding my artifact, but clearly that is not the case. But now I'm wondering that if I place the artifact down, do they still generate outside of the artifact sphere of influence? You know what I'm saying? We're about to find out. All right. Well, I'm across the way, just so I can reference where this is. Drop that there, and I'm going to step away. Hey, bro. Oh, God, this is so weird. That's a really cool effect, though. All right, so what does this mean for me as the player? Ooh, I can see their projection beams. That's good to know, but it makes me think that they're still a threat. You know what I'm saying? But let's test that theory right now. Yeah, there's certainly fucking ghostly images walking around here. All right, well, I'm gonna just ouch, dip. Time to test another theory. Can they see me? Ah, Jesus fucking Christ! My goddamn spine, man! Come on! I don't know. Maybe this isn't supposed to help here. Maybe it's supposed to help when I go to that fourth fire by the sealed vault to get to one of those areas that I otherwise couldn't reach. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly with this, it's not exactly helpful. Now, I'm still curious to see what the fire, like what the cabin itself is going to look like. And, oh, whoops, wrong button. There we go. At the very least, it's a lot easier to see everything when it's like this. Ah. Cool, man. Cool. It's cool how you can still see like the bubble of where the simulation's still working. Oh, that's really cool, man. God, this game visually is just stunning. The story is too, but the game is just, yeah, see, this doesn't really do me anything. And these homies are just gonna break my fucking spine. Oh, but I made it past them that time. Not very far, but I made it past them. Okay, well, the whole exiting the simulation thing is good, but I don't really think it's gonna help in this area. I cannot think of how to get behind them. Because if it's not beating all of them to the punch, because those 3 are static, just standing there the whole time, then, like, I don't know what it is. But I'm going to go around. I'm going to turn that off. Alright, so I'm going to head around to the reservoir, go into the fire that's in the sealed vault, and see if stepping out of the simulation will do us any good there. And then I'm going to have to try and figure out what the hell the deal is with the lowlands shadow area, because that is one that has me thoroughly boggled. So I wonder what the point was. Oh shit, I didn't even need to go this way, did I? I wonder what the point was of that other reel that we found in the Forbidden Archive, because it didn't really tell us much, did it? It just showed them, like, creating the simulation, and that was pretty much it. I mean, whatever good that does us. And yet again, I say, I wonder when I'm going to learn how to read their language, if at all. Maybe I'm just not supposed to learn how to read their language. Okay. Just had an idea. Which one of these was the symbol that we saw in the first area? Well, it goes 1, 2, 3, so I'm assuming it's this one. Am I supposed to just walk? No. Well, let's try stepping out of the simulation and seeing if that does us any good, shall we? There's that. Whoop. Hey. Matrix time. Oh, man. That's nice and all, but, like, I honestly forgot about these, that these were down here. I'm assuming all this, like, everything still functions, right? Yeah, everything still functions like I'm in the simulation. Oh, wait a second. What are you doing? Ah. Okay, well, I think that's just supposed to be a line for the boat. I don't think I'll be able to walk on that, right? Yeah, no. Wait a second. Did I not die immediately? Did I not get... Because it sounded like I was, like, trying to breathe. So did I not get yanked out of the sim? Like, when I was in simulation mode. Did I not get yanked out as soon as I touched the water? Huh. I mean, it would make sense. Because my fire didn't go out. But I don't really know where that would help me. So, because I don't think there's many areas where I'm, like, separated by a small gulf of water, and I still suffocated pretty quick. But it's, at the very least, excuse me, it's good to know that it's an option. And have that in my little tool belt. God, I gotta stop breaking my legs, bro. Alright, let's try that again. So, this is good to know, except I feel like I have to put this in somehow, and I'm not sure how to find those combinations unless they're hidden somewhere in the artifacts, like in each shadow world, maybe. Oh, I see. Those are the elevator paths down to the hidden archives for each area over there. Okay, and this clearly has platforms, but like I say, I don't know the combo, and I don't think I can make that one. I'm like reasonably sure that I'm not going to be able to make that jump. But might as well try. Alright, well that... Ah! Fancy them apples. Whoa, okay, that one was high up. Oh shit, wrong one. Hold on, wait. There, got one more. How about that? How about that? Oh, invisible bridge. These are the invisible bridges. All of the other ones were just like this, but I never left the simulation in view of an invisible bridge. Oh, okay. So you are supposed to use what you learn. This one just wasn't as direct. Okay. Cool. So I should just be able to walk straight across. Goody goody. So I know how to do 2 out of the 3. The last one, though, like I said, has me stumped. So, extinguish. Yeah, that extinguishes one of them. This isn't really going to do me any good because I would have to die at the fire in order to unlock the second to last one, and I don't even know how to get across the this third one here. Let me pop this down right there and see if something similar happens. Are all of these, instead of codes, are they just ways to adjust? Doesn't look like it. This one looks like it would probably just be like a code to get it across, you know what I'm saying? At least that's my assumption. I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh no. This one, I bet it's a code to shut off those lights, because if you go the other way, then you're dead and there's no coming back. So there's something I have. Wait a second. There's a boat. So is the boat on this one? Not this one, obviously. Is the boat here telling me that there's a boat somewhere that I have to take to the house? No, I don't think so. Because that doesn't really make sense either. Because, like, there's one way in, and it's right behind that fire. Nah, man. I am not seeing anything here. You know, nothing out of the ordinary that I hadn't already noticed. Which is even more perplexing. Luring them out doesn't seem like the right move. But at the same time, it does seem like the only move. You know what I'm saying? Wait a tick. Wait just a second. Now. Oh. Has my brain finally done it? Okay, let me test the hypothesis here. Okay. Because this place in the lowlands, right, is the only place that goes out as soon as the dam floods. Thus, extinguishing all of the fires inside the overworld, and thusly, I should, now that I've blown that candle out, I should be able to go to a different area, get in a boat, come to this area, then be able to go behind the fire unimpeded. How about them apples, huh? What y'all think of that? I think that is a halfway decent hypothesis. Now, this game does have a habit of taking my halfway decent hypotheses and then throwing them in my face with a little spit added onto them. But that's okay, because I think we got a winner here. I mean, obviously, a lot of you already know, but I think I have a winner here. Okay, I decided to go to the Hidden Gorges area, since that area doesn't flood at all, so we have maximum time to take advantage of this ring world after it floods. So I'm going to wait here. I'm going to see what happens after this dam breaks and it floods that lowland area with a whole lot of water, baby. While we're waiting, I will say it's quite impressive how large this ring looks when you're just standing on it, looking up and looking around. But in terms of getting around it, it's actually quite small, which is nice. And to say more about like their design in this DLC, they've packed a lot of stuff into one area. Because, I mean, obviously, I think any DLC they made would have had a lot of work put into it and a lot of soul put into it, but they could have had it set up like on a whole planet where they have like generate a new planet, like planet 9 or whatever comes into orbit around your sun instead of this. And that way they would have had a whole area, like a whole planet's worth of area to litter stuff around and stuff like that. But instead they went with making it a contained environment, which is interesting and I think better. You know what I mean? Because obviously there's a lot of dead area here, like that whole space up there, that land, and a lot of the land around the sides, at least I'm pretty sure, is just there for filler and for environment, which you need, of course, but there's just nothing like there for you to explore. But if this whole thing, if you had the same amount of content in a sphere as opposed to this tight ring, it'd be spread out a lot more, and it might come across as like this is a big area, but there's not much to do here. Whereas in this DLC and going with this ring world idea, you get all of the DLC content like packed into one area. So that's really nice, and I really appreciate that. And I hope that in the future they do more with the game through DLC. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've certainly thought it. As soon as I finished this game the first time, I was like, man, this needs like a sequel. Like a sequel would be great. But then I was like, I mean, the game's not really made for a sequel, you know? It wouldn't really make sense to release Outer Wilds 2 because this game is in itself like a microcosm of like its own story. It didn't set up a sequel, and I think it would be bad. I think it wouldn't turn out that great if they went with a sequel. But what I didn't think of, and what I didn't even think they were going to try to pursue, was to make this more of like a game as a service type thing and release lots of DLC for it. Obviously, there's a saturation point, but if they could release, I mean, they could just keep this universe going for as long as they wanted to and just keep adding things to the solar system and have other things come through like this. I talked about it before, but this is like a slice of an O'Neill cylinder. So an O'Neill cylinder would be this, just stretched out much longer. I don't think they would do that as a DLC because it would basically just be copying this, unless it was a DLC that built on this DLC. That might be an interesting idea. But there are a lot of hypothetical concepts for space devices, one of them being a Dyson sphere, which is like an energy collecting sphere constructed around a star to capture like 100% or however much percent of the star's energy output. So an idea for another DLC would be that you could travel to a different star system, you know, somehow warp there or whatever, and the whole thing is like taking place in this sphere around a star, and like you look up and the star is like real close to you. Oh, excuse me. I think that'd be an interesting idea. Of course, a lot of things in space, like that have a habitat in space like this, have this spherical design to imitate gravity. And doing a Dyson sphere type DLC might make it a little too much like this one because the visuals would be the same. I'm not saying that they wouldn't do it or that it wouldn't work, but I think it would have to be... Ooh, there that dam goes. We get off this bridge. Basically what I'm saying is there are a lot of ways that the developers could continue to support this game through DLC, and I think that'd be whoops, that's not the right one. I think that'd be a fantastic idea because it would keep this amazing game alive, and there's, like I said, there's so much more you can do, but a sequel wouldn't really work, I don't think. But a games as a service DLC, I mean, you could... When did this game come out? I think it was like 2019. If they release one DLC like every 2 years, like they did with this one, I mean, this game could stay alive for the next decade, you know, and continue bringing in new people and keeping up with the... Oh, that's right. I got to turn on this bridge. Bringing in new people to experience this game and giving the older players something to do. I think that'd be a really great way to go about this. I hope they have that in their plans because I'll be honest, man, I don't want to stop playing this game. Of course, another great thing they could add along with the DLC would be a sprint button. That would be fantastic, and I would love that. So we had to turn on this bridge again to get across here. Thankfully, I didn't have to do it with all the lights out. So I'm going to take this elevator down, take the boat to the other area, and that should allow... Did I go the right way? Yeah, I did. It should allow us to get off if we're quick enough and get behind that campfire. All right, is this our stop? It looks like it. I'm going to have to make sure to get off at this dock. If I don't miss it, that would be tragic. But I'm also trying to kind of double time a little bit. I realize it would have been wiser to have been here before the dam broke. That way I could have... yes, okay, this is the right way. That way I could have optimized my time. But whatever, it's all good. So let's see if my hypothesis is correct. Come through this way. There's a shortcut. Right there. Yeah, baby. All right. If this doesn't work, I am completely stumped. You saw how long it took me just to come up with this fucking idea. Okay. If I can find that tree sooner rather than later, that would be optimal. It's one of these big ones, isn't it? Here we are. Good, 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 good. See what I'm talking about? Sprint button. That'd be really useful. Please, any of you out there, if you're thinking about developing a game, sprint button. Fantastic idea. Been around for a long time. Even Halo caught up with it. I'm not dissing the game, of course. Okay, good. The doors are still open. And... oh, that's money. Oh, that's money, baby. I'm going to try not to diddle-daddle for too long. Ah, see, there was an opening here. I thought I saw this at some point. I say as I continue to fucking diddle-daddle around. Just checking to make sure we ain't got any secrets, anything up here. This is like the exact opposite of what I should be doing right now. I know, I'm sorry. No, nothing. All right, cool. Please don't kill me. Ouch. Woo! How about that? How about that? All right, let's get down there. God, I should have been waiting a lot closer. I wasted a lot of time after that dam broke just getting to this area. Woo! Yeah, baby, yeah. Okay. There's a projector. Am I going to have to set this thing down to, like, get through doors or something? I'd prefer not to. Let me guess. That's burnt out. Yup. Right, I'm assuming this is going to generate some path. Oh, yeah, right there. Cool beans. Give me this. Which one are you? Oh, this is another of the simulation ones. How many stages of this story are there? Alright. Homie sailing. Ah, it's loading. That's why it goes dark. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Loading. Oh. Great. Another interesting, scary thing breaking the simulation I get to try. Don't know if I'll get to do it this time around. And this one is something to do with their planet. Or the moon of their planet. I don't even know. Oh, sorry. A little fidgety there. Eye of the universe. Sends out signal. Homies get it. They see it. He see. Oh my god, it's the eye. Ah, everyone come and look. Oh, it's a... yeah, it's a dumper. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's why they can't go back. Because I was like, why would they all just lay down and die? Oh, but they can't go back. Oh, dude, that is tragic. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. Now, I'm curious, why are all of these things over here? I'm wondering if I can step out of the simulation and see something. No, I guess those are just permanently out of reach, because there's no way I'm going to make it up that. Alright, fair enough. Well, cool. If I can double time it, I can actually try that hopping off the boat when it's loading the next area. Gonna be spooky, but we don't back down from a challenge. So, man, that is heavy. So, like last time, I was wondering if they'd been worshiping the eye for a long time, and then they found out that it was this terrible thing. Then it would make sense that they lost their minds once they figured out that it was quote unquote bad. But if I was thinking like, oh well, if they had just found out, then what's the big deal? Like, yeah, they traveled to it, but like, so I mean, just go back. You literally just found it. What does it mean? Well, it's important because they killed their entire planet to come and get to it. Damn. Okay, well, at least we know their motivation for living in this simulated world now. All right. Well, that's a rip for them. Anyway, we got a boat to jump off of. All right, boat acquired. Now, the guy who jumped off while it was loading still had his lantern in his hand. So I'm not going to leave that behind. All right, in. I want to wait till that goes dark and jump off. Oh, my. Oh. Oh. Wait a second. Can I... Where is it? Can I get the boat now? Can I... Because there's the 3 pillars. Alright, there's the end music. But I should... okay. I'm on this side now. Gotcha. And then I can just take this boat over. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's... I don't think I can make it. I mean, I might... Nah, I can't make it. Oh, I mean, I probably could, but doesn't matter because I'm not going to. So we are going to leave it there for this episode, but we have the keys to the kingdom now. So with this one, we have to adjust it down. We can do that while we're here. Really, this is the only one we need to run to, right? Because I have to drop down. Oh, I don't even have to run to that. I just have to go into a shadow world, take a boat, and get to a loading area. Take that across. I can do this one while I'm here. This one, I'm going to have to be dead for, I think. So I can bust those 2 out pretty quickly, go out, go to this, the sealed vault area, die, then come down here, and I'll be able to open that vault. Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. Oh, I am pumped. God, that took forever, and I was getting a little frustrated, but man, it was worth it to figure it out on my own because I was thoroughly stumped there for a minute. But at one point, it flooded and it kicked me out of the River Lowlands area, and I looked around and I saw everyone's fire was out, and I was like, pating! Like, oh, that's probably it. So, awesome. Glad we have the keys to the kingdom. It's looking like... I know I've said this for like the past 2 or 3 episodes, but this time I'm being for real. It looks like the next episode might be the last one. You don't want to miss that. So please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I love seeing the family grow. Of course, on Tuesday, I will be putting out the next episode of Halo Infinite, but I'll have a little announcement at the beginning of that episode, so be sure not to miss that. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Please be sure to have a fantastic weekend. Eat lots of food, drink lots of water, stay happy, and stay healthy. And I will see you all here on Tuesday. Bye-bye, everybody.